Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I am super excited for this video as we will be trying out some new acrylic markers that were kindly sent to me by Shuttle Art. They kindly sent me these markers to review for you all, and I will give my honest opinions on what I thought about them. When I opened these markers, I loved the packaging. The markers are in a really nice and sturdy box, and there was a really fancy envelope that you saw with instructions, swatch cards, and some paper to try them out on if you wish. The case is something I really liked about this in particular. I loved how the different colors are sectioned off into different tiers, and you can see each color so easily. It's very satisfying to open it and take out all the levels and put it back together. And this case is good quality and doesn't feel cheap. I was super duper excited to try these out because I have been really enjoying playing around with acrylic markers. Now on to swatching. All the nibs were activated already with paint. There is no feature of pumping the nib. All you need to do is shake the pen with the lid on and use it. I found them to be pretty juicy. Some were a bit more juicy than others. For the color selection, I found it to be a good amount of variety. The only thing I noticed was that there were a couple colors that were pretty similar to each other, like for instance V21 and V32 were a bit similar, and R65 and RV36 were similar as well. That's probably just me being picky, and it didn't really affect my drawing very much. It's just, in my opinion, they could have maybe switched that out for a different color or darker color, for instance. But other than that, the colors were great, and I was able to paint everything I wanted. So my plan for this sketchbook spread was to paint what was growing in our garden this year. I was super excited to test them out, and my initial thoughts were that they were pretty juicy. The nib held up well, and I could do detail as well as they layered pretty nicely. One thing that I noticed was that the colors kind of seemed muter and less vibrant than another brand that I have tried in the past. When everything was done, it almost looked like a retro vibe with the colors, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just how the colors are, and it could have been the paper I was using as well that was dulling the colors a little bit. Layering was good, of course. Darker colors layered on lighter layers better than lighter on dark, and you would not really notice that this brand was a little slightly muter in the vibrancy of the colors if you didn't compare it with anything else. And that's just something I noticed, but didn't really play into the factor of the quality of these markers. Just something I thought I would note. Now maybe grab your sketchbook and art supplies, and please come and join me in creating some art. And I will leave you to enjoy the rest of the video, and I will give my final thoughts at the end. Enjoy! that is the end of the video, everyone. I would recommend these markers to anyone that wants to play around with them, create art with them in their sketchbook. These markers felt really good. I really loved just the presentation. It was just satisfying. I like the look of these markers and the colored band around it. It's kind of like a rubber, so it feels nice and they just feel good quality. The cap stays on. There's a little viewing window where you can see the ink, and I will definitely be using these in the future in my sketchbook when I want to just have fun. And yeah, I would recommend these. I'll link them down below if you would like to check them out. There are two sizes of this type of acrylic marker. There is the 36 color set, which is what I have, and there is the 60 set with more colors, but honestly the 36 was plenty enough for me. If you want a little cheaper version, or if you want to go all out and get the 60 color brush tip acrylic paint pens, go for it, and you will have so much fun with these markers. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video till the end. Please subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me, and give it a like if you liked this review and testing out video. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!